You streaming now?
Yeah, I got streaming.
What's your stream title?
What is it?
No, I'm just saying, um, LS0004?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know if you had any, what that meant.
Um, I've started. When you go to pull up the old videos, it's
Yeah,
kind of hard. And on all my live
okay.
streams, I'm just numbering them in order.
Uh,
That way, when you go back to look at them later, it's like you can remember what it was, or when you're looking at them. Because before, when I just had stream, or I would make a little saying, there was no organization to it at all. So it was like, fuck. I got turbo notifying the enemies better now too.
oh,
Yep. When you ride with turbo on,
that's interesting.
the engine noises are a lot louder.
That was a leg spike.
Their little counter they've got on Restream for like to show how many people's watching, that thing don't work at all. Like it's so shitty.
What? What is?
The Restream chat,
Oh,
where it shows how many people's watching, that thing is so off.
oh yeah.
I like this low gear, we're quiet as hell.
What, Travis? Us being quiet? You're saying I should start peppering the ground with the grenade?
That's exactly what he said.
Ooh, candy at 9 o'clock. Contact. You're all 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 500 meters.
Yeah, we're only. Oh shit!
I would say this could get real interesting.
Get the fur.
Clear.
They're doing new shit. That's.
Oh,
Oh boy, oh boy.
what did they do?
Oh boy, you just have to wait and see. Right. Potty time. You want the north side of the road or south side of the road?
Doesn't matter.
Take the north side. You got more range, and that way you can reach out in that
Okay.
field when you get over by the. Be careful, a lot of vehicles around in this area.
Yeah. Pushing to your side of the road to cross the gap. I'm gonna clear the next kill house for you, Travis.
Oh! Oh!
Shit!
Nice one. Nice one.
I'll get to you in a minute, Travis. It's a BODM on you. Boom, I'll take him. You're coming up, Travis. I think I shake a lot more now when you're low on water, don't you, Travis?
When you're what?
Low on food and water, you shake a lot more?
Yeah,
If you get shot at?
Yeah, it's going to start to have a lot of negative effects on you. We're dropping guys left and right over there to our southwest, about 150 meters.
See if I can get eyes. On the beach?
Negative. Just down the street to the southwest there. Where that truck is. I'm going to move north and try to flank around.
Where the truck is. You mean the Euro?
Truck, yeah.
Yeah, it's already emptied.
No, they're there. Stand by, I'm going to give you a marker.
Affirmative.
Red smoke.
Ah. I think he's in this third story roof.
Not sure.
Yes. I hate how often you have to go through morphine. Or you need morphine. Do you have it turned up or anything, or can you adjust that ability, Travis?
What?
How often you need morphine?
No, it's right. Quit getting
Okay.
hit.
Quit getting hit. Yeah.
It's true. You only need morphine when you get hit, right?
Yeah.
In other words, you have the ability to adjust it yourself.
Yeah. Well, Vaughn, I'm used to games where I stand there and I take it to the... I get hit.
Well, this ain't
ArmA
what I
isn't one.
Worked so far.
We're some smart asses.
Funny how you're both saying the same fucking thing.
Woo! Travis,
Yeah,
any way you can distract that BODM?
not at the
I got a
moment.
shot.
Clearing this north
Okay.
part where you didn't move. Was able to move to it.
Accidentally killed my farming squad.
No, he's out of my range, so I can't get his attention.
You're hitting him, but he's not killing. Damn it. Drag out. Short. You want me to push flank back around to the north, Travis?
Not now that you're on the south, just clear it,
Okay.
because you moved deeper into the south.
Okay. Would I be able to shoot through this guy's windshield with an SD?
The BRDM?
Yeah.
I don't know.
God damn. Got him. Travis,
Yeah.
do you think you'd be able to come in and help satchel them?
Not
I'm
at the
stuck
moment.
in
I'm
the-
clearing this other
Okay.
section over here. It'll be a minute.
Okay, yeah.
Put in your.
I'm trapped in this house.
There's a body. There's a body. Just came out of the house.
Is there any way to jump off the second
There's someone-
story of... Never mind, he just got out.
I've got a SPG-9 by the firehouse over here, so just watch when you start moving that direction. That's what I'm trying to move in.
Yep. Fire in the hole. Blowing this BODM.
Fuck. Trying to get him before he pulled. Damn, I'm burning through some bandages today. This is not good.
Yeah.
Gotta play smarter.
What the hell is that guy? Travis, do you have any idea where the shots are coming from?
It sounds like it's over by the supermarket.
Oh, I see it. Second story north by the the northern fire hall, the power plant. It's very north edge of town.
Oh! Shit!
Did he get you?
Oh yeah, he got me. You only have to be close.
Oh. Hit me from the north edge. I'm down. I'll look up. There's some guy up by the schoolhouse or whatever.
We'll both do it. We're so far away.
Oh, okay.
Need help. Yeah, that stuff on that other end. I don't know where they're coming in.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm in a bad area, that's all.
Just gotta get this fucking SPG-9 down.
I got 2 of the 3 on the SPG down. All 3 are down. The vehicle is not, though. Travis?
I got you.
Wow, I've actually got a bit of a balance now. Alright, we go for 3 minutes. Travis, I'll be back.
binoculars away, son. I don't know why he took 2 steps up. That sucks. That was my last bandage, damn it.
Sorry, Travis, I'm back. What the?
Okay, let me look.
Whereabouts did you get to, Travis?
I'm working my way toward the hospital now.
Okay, it looks like you got a lot of the south cleared.
Yeah, I'm trying to get toward that hospital.
Moving down the street, are you? What?
That smokestack over there on the far corner has got some really good snipe positions on it. I can see 3 snipers up there now.
Smokestack on the far corner? Oh.
To the southwest. Yeah, they've got that on lock.
Oh yeah, I see that. What's the range on it? $400 meters. Three snipers down, Travis.
What a corner to come around. What a corner. I was out of bandages. I was trying to make that push. Lord have mercy. The grenades to the face. That what an ambush on that corner. Oh, that was beautiful. Click, click, click.
Where the hell did you go?
He just outplayed you.
Fuck, did he ever?
You see how he tried to bait you up, and then he's like,
Yeah.
"Hold on a minute, guys, I'll get him to stand." That was brutal. Nice play. But you really gotta watch. You really gotta watch hugging them walls. You keep glitching through them walls, bad.
Yeah. Ooh, that's a lot of vehicles.
They're bringing reinforcements into the hospital now. I see the truckload.
Travis, there's 2 more truckloads out here.
Holy shit! They just dumped a massive load on that dock.
You mean there was a troop Ural, a UAZ clown car, UAZ SPG, and
Yeah,
a
they're moving to flank you
UAZ
now.
M2? Yeah. $100 rounds left.
That suppressor's saving your ass. They're searching that
I
compound
know.
now, trying to find you. They can't find you. As soon as I figure out where you're at, you're gonna have a shitstorm on you.
Oh yeah. I've been trying to move every chance I get. Where the hell did those shots come from? Shit, wrong button. That hurt. Where the hell are you shooting from, buddy? Oh, there you are. That guy. There you are.
Wounded! Somebody help me!
XMod 2-3, this is XMod 2. What's the status, over?
Fuck. Didn't even see that UAZ till too late. Fuck. Oh, you were there.
You may be able to do that, Zach. I will tell you something that's very interesting. It's something that I was looking into. Put down the park bench. It's like a little bench in game in ArmA 2. And run into it with your car and watch how you can just keep knocking it around. So they do have some kind of base over there. There's a little bench in the game. It's a park bench or something like that. And when you hit it, you can keep knocking it around. But you could use something similar to that if that's what you're trying to do, is create a basic ragdoll. But I don't know about the ArmA 1. It's something to look into because there's very few things with just the way ArmA's engines are that you can't bring ArmA 1 to ArmA 2, or for that matter, even looking at how they done some of the stuff in ArmA 3 and using it if you want to take the time to write it. Because all it is a lot of it is, not a lot of that is hard-coded where you can't modify it. It just takes the time of doing all the code to give it everything. Did you go down, Chewy?
Wounded! Somebody help me!
I didn't see if he went down or if he went prone. Let's recover anyway, just to see. See if we can get inside of that little building part.
What are you, Travis?
Give me a minute, I'll try to get you up. I self-recovered.
Okay.
I gotta get some of these bandages.
Yeah. There's a lot of freaking troops there. My options were run into the group of 100 troops, or run around behind and then not know there's a UAZ there. At least we got a couple of good boxes, huh?
In this back part. I gotta clear this hospital. I was gonna try to skip it, I gotta clear it first. Fuck, I can hear them coming down the steps. Ah, shit. Let me get off the first floor, damn it. CQC crawling. That's a new one. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I'm fixing to move up to this next level. We're only, they get better with the way I done my server is, you have a server rank, and the higher server rank you go, the more intelligence they get, the better they become, and more tactics they can run. And it goes through the 7 ranks, and I've only got it set to lieutenant right now, but it'll give you a rough idea. I tell you, on Colonel, you wouldn't believe that stuff on Colonel. They are nasty on Colonel.
Trying to get my girlfriend to do some homework,
I don't want to.
and she doesn't want to. Oh, and apparently it's due tomorrow. And she got it back to me. You clearing some of the floor at the hospital?
I got to so I can get over to you.
Ah.
There you go, Zach. That's a good example. You can see how quickly he was, like he was turning to get shot on me, which was borderline, you know what I'm saying? But it wasn't instant snap to.
Being cheeky, clearing it that way, Travis, huh?
That's 2 that's been in the same spot. I don't trust. Can't really go in these rooms. I can't clear it through.
Can't what?
Hold on a minute. I'm reloading, and I hear somebody else reloading at the same time.
I was about to say I heard footsteps.
Fuck. See, as soon as I get these models done where they open the doors, that's going to be beautiful. I got to go back and fix ArmA's models and make the doors. I'm hearing movement again.
Glad I'm not the only one, Travis.
Yeah, I'll do that for you, Zach. I'll make a I'll make a short clip of them. I gotta figure out where these guys are moving from. hide on the edge. See if this is clear where I can. I don't trust these damn towers. Oh, he's waiting. Bastard. Okay. Let's see on this.
Oh crap.
I hope it worked. No, I hit the door. Negative EL, it's what was he
Good
looking
job,
at?
Travis.
What was it's PvE. But I've spent a lot of time with the AI making them way better than what the default ArmA ones are. All right, I'm gonna try to get to you now, Chuck. I'm not sure. I've not seen any ArmA 2 PvP servers in quite a while. Oh shit! No! No! Not like that! Not like that!
I'll recover, Travis.
It don't matter how quick you can turn a corner. When they have a grenade, they just say, fuck you and your gun.
That UAZ is what got me, Travis.
He said, step into my office, you're fired.
Yeah.
Oh, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. He was ready. Oh, my goodness. I was so close. Oh, look, he's done moved down to the end of the road for his next ambush spot. How you like just the one round too? He just knew. He's like, yeah. One's all we need. Very conservative there. Very way to conserve that ammo. You coming up?
Yeah. See if I go right back down, but
I got the balcony part down for you, so you should be able to move now a little bit. We play my server quite a bit. My server's a PV. There's a little link that'll keep popping in here every few minutes, and mine's a PVE. Think of it as like a G.I. Joe type mod. G.I. Joe versus Cobra would be the best way to describe it. I've got a couple friends of mine who run ArmA servers as well. One of them is PvP, and it's a DayZ ArmA 3 server. And then I know another PvP server that's a military ArmA 3 server. But those are the only ones I really know of off the top of my head. I don't know of anybody who really runs on ArmA Tube anymore. I know there's some old, like if you catch the stream sometimes you can see some DayZ servers, but I don't know how they run with them. And when everybody asks me what am I still doing on ArmA 2, the amount of code and the mod work that I've done on this one, I don't want to take it to ArmA 3 until I see ArmA 3 as a much more stable platform to code on. If you've ever developed on a game or anything like that, when you have people constantly making changes or upgrades to it, it makes it real difficult to develop for a game like that. When you're doing a full mod, not just some expansions or things. Speaking of the link, that's the link there. It tells you a little bit about this one. This one is pretty much, we operate out of the, yeah, the military ones can kind of be hit or miss because of the realism. And I know a lot of people, when they seek out ArmA, they want realism. But my mod, which is what I focused on, me personally, I think you have to have a balance between realism and fun. Most people get on, like, as far as the people I know, they get on a game to play to have fun. I used to play the hardcore stuff back in the day, and it just requires too much time and too much dedication for my taste, and I like a little more laid back, but with some tactics and things like that. Nothing hardcore. We do have some people on here who prefer hardcore, but me personally, I like a more laid back system. I don't want to run across the field and have my character out of breath and nearly passing out because he ran across the field. You know, at the end of the day, it's still a game.
Wounded! Somebody help me!
Zach, do you run your own server? I didn't know if you had your own server or not. If it is, if you have your server and you want to shoot me the information for it, when people ask about that, I'll give the link or whatever. Drew, what are you doing? We're really big into, as far as like, this is on the XMod server ArmA 2. My biggest thing that I really got into yeah, I understand that. I didn't like, I like ArmA, I like them both. ArmA 3 to me missed the mark for me personally. It's beautiful. It's got stunning graphics. I love I love all the attachments that you can do on the weapons, the uniforms, and things like that. They done a really good job on all that stuff. Me personally, I'm an 80s, 90s, 2000 military, and I prefer those kind of vehicles and guns. I wasn't really big into all the concept and the futuristic stuff. I know that a lot of younger generation was, and they needed to pull those sales in. And I know you can port a lot of the older stuff into it now, but it's just not the same. I mean, they went far beyond. Like, if you love the realism, ArmA 3 is the way to go. Like, the realism to it, the complexity of, like, the jets and the helicopters and the flight and things like that. But again, at the end of the day, are you trying to play a flight sim, or are you wanting just average people to get on and be able to fly and shoot and things like that? Because a lot of people don't really have the time. I'm an older person, and they don't really have the time to be able to put in and, like a flight sim requires and things like that, where when you get really complex, especially like with the controls, I know ArmA 3 has ArmA 2 has a lot of controls, but ArmA 3 has a shit ton of controls. And it's for your average everyday person. They just don't really like stay with it very long.
Is that why you didn't like the flight model, Travis, in ArmA
What's that?
3?
No,
flight
Chewy,
model
you
in
haven't
ArmA
you
3.
haven't seen the basic ArmA 3 flight model is nothing to when you see the mods. You got to look at some of the mods.
Oh yeah.
Have you ever
oh,
played?
Yeah.
Have you ever played Take On the Take On choppers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Where you've got to turn the right switches to so your batteries don't mess
Yeah.
up, stuff like that. I'm getting a lot of feedback from you, Chewy. But yeah, I mean, the way I would describe ArmA 3 to me, it's like Mario and Yoshi. They both carry the title Mario, but it's like two different games to me personally. I like them both. I just personally prefer ArmA 2 a little bit more. Simplicity of it, if you can say that about ArmA. As far as the graphics, which you can do a lot in ArmA 2 as well, but nothing like ArmA 3. But as far as the graphics and things like that, and I mean, you can do all the weapons attachments and things like that. You just got. I can't see them, Chewy. I was just spraying blindly.
They flanked around.
Did they flank?
Yeah, I got them.
I can't hear you over the music. Contact west. Oh, no, no. No, no, no. Oh. Joey, you have a weapon that can hit them. You know they're out of my range. And you're going to stop me. Holy. No, I don't have this kind of range. Shoot that guy. Yeah, one of the balances I brought in ArmA 3, which you see right there, I know a lot of you watching the streams like, why didn't you just shoot those guys? I've done a different kind of balance in mine. Instead of balancing it based on bullet penetration and things like that, I balanced my weapons more on their effective range. And depending on what kind of gun and kind of round you're shooting, you have a limit to some of your ranges there. I know a lot of people's like, oh no, that's the worst way to do it, but makes it really fun in some situations. Hold them out, I'll hit you with a bandage. Like the 5.56 has a 600 meter cap on it. The as far as the effective range of it, and the 7.62 has an 800 meter. Just to give you an example of what I mean by, it's not that it's a hard cap. It's just that's where you start really losing it. I've heard several people say that, Zach. Like I've seen some pretty hardcore ArmA 3 servers, Jesters and some of them. Like I'm not even shitting you. I've seen some of those mods where when you get shot, everything starts to go white, and it's like, oh my God, I could not play that because it makes my head hurt so bad when the screen goes all white and it just starts flashing. I could not do that. That would burn me out so quick on that game, especially when you're putting like I mean, we've had nights where we play and I've had 13-hour streams where we played so long. And it's like there's no way I could do that with that white flashing and shit like that. But when you finish up, just move in that hospital and start clearing it. I've got mine to where it fades black. I can deal with the like black fade out more than I can the white. The white just gets me. Use that. I just see a sniper on that tower. I do believe we got somebody on that tower. Oh yeah. Like as just a good example, this 9mm that I'm running, I love it. I have so much fun with it. My effective range is 100 meters. Once I get past that 100 meters, I have a chance to still be able to hit my targets, but most rounds won't hit my target. You talking about puts you on a struggle or like really test your skill? Let me tell you, you get caught out in the open with this one, you are struggling. But it makes it fun. I enjoy it. Stuff like that I really like. I'll go and clear this down hospital. Oh, more grenade. Actually, I'll show you here because I'm running back to that hospital, and by the time I hit it, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be blacking out here, and you'll see what I'm talking about how the blackout goes. What it does is the little blood symbol down on the bottom right. As I start bleeding out, you start fading in and out with the black, and the amount of time that you're faded out lasts longer the lower blood level you get. Figure out what room that guy was shooting from. Probably this one. Yeah, I may take care of this because I'm already fading. Yeah, so you can see, and this makes it kind of interesting because you can still play, you can still shoot. Even when you're blacked out, like your menu still light up normal so you can see and everything like that. And you can still shoot, you're just shooting in the dark, so you don't know what you're shooting at. Makes it interesting, it's pretty fun. I'll keep it like this for a second so you can see. And where we're on orange, the lower it goes, the faster the black in and out goes. What the hell they're shooting at? I can't see shit, I gotta move back.
Travis, what floor are you on? There you are.
Right here. Hit me in with a blood bag if you can. And quit blacking out here.
Give me one tip. Oh shit. Give me morphine, my mistake.
Morphine inbound.
Thank you. Tell me when yours is done.
Got so many scrap around. Yeah, it was. There was quite a bit stuff like that with like the ArmA 3. I mean, I really enjoy ArmA 3, but a lot of it that I seen, it was like I can do a lot of that in ArmA 2.
Are you green, Travis?
Yeah, I'm good. Did you hit? No, you didn't hit me with blood. You hit me with morphine.
I thought I. Oh. Give me a blood too, can you? I gotta say, this hospital has kicked my butt.
Like some of the things I changed on it. I know you probably remember, like from ArmA, where your items take up multiple slots as well, and things like that. Like, I mean, you can see how my backpacks is 100 items. That was where I said the realism versus fun. I made it so people. I mean, hell, look, I've got like 8 rockets in my backpack here, and it's like it's beyond absurd. It's comical to like how much you can carry, but just the sheer combat of it, I can run through this stuff in a matter of seconds, and there's still plenty more to shoot. So that's what I mean by it's like realism versus fun. Those are some of the changes that I've made to my version of it. Sure, you got something going on funky as hell with that shadow.
With what?
That gun, I hate that gun. Get what medical you need, and then we can move in on it. There's another med box on the backside. I'm just going to top off and move toward. We got a BTR 60 in this compound. We need to move in. I know you've seen, let's see if I can get over here where you can see a little bit.
Where are you, Travis?
Moving in that compound.
With the containers?
Yeah, I'm moving in on trying to get on this BTR 60 over here in the little corner. We might be able to get this if you get over here. I know I seen a sniper up there. Chewy.
Yeah.
There's 2 snipers, or there's a sniper on the tall stack, and then look at the little one next to it. There's a guy there as well. See if you can pick them off. You move up on that corner, you might be able to see them. But that BTR 60 is just to your south, so watch it. You're standing in front of the BTR. This boy. You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me.
Sniper's down.
Hey, don't worry about the other one. Have you got satchels?
Oh, 2 made, yes. You got a grenade?
Hang on, hang on. Oh, shit. Behind you, behind you.
Travis, you
Frag
got a
out.
grenade?
Frag out. Oh shit, I missed. One's closer. Whoa, I see they're rushing you. Yeah, watch that Huey coming in.
I need a splint when I can.
I ain't coming across that
Nope.
gap. They won't.
A medic.
Not gonna let me across that gap. I gotta go around the other side and clear this building.
Yeah.
I would say probably the best way to describe like what I've done on the XMod. We're just a bunch of, well, I have some young guys as
Frag
well,
out.
but see, out of my range.
Fuck.
Trying to get the high advantage again. We just a bunch of old farts though that like playing games together, and this is one that I can mod and make up the way we like. So that's pretty much what my little community is here. And we don't like the easy shit for the most part. We got a few people who like easy stuff, but we like everything to be challenging. I hate easy buttons on stuff. Sure, you killing me with all that music, man.
I know, right?
It just, well, it's not that. It's just you keep queuing up, and I'm only getting whap, whap, whap. Make sure you're on push to talk and you're not on
I am.
voice. I think he's up here hiding on top of this. Got him that time. What do y'all think of ArmA 3's underwater stuff? Were y'all big fans of that? I know a lot of people was really excited for the underwater play. I wasn't one of those. I'm just curious if anybody was like me and didn't really care that much for the water, the underwater. Which, I'm CQC at heart. I love, like, that's what I'm doing with all these, the little blue buildings you see that look so bad, but I love CQC play. It's one of my favorite styles of play, where you got to go in and clear out, like, an area in towns and things like that. I love that. Those little blue buildings, I've got about another month on them, and every time the server starts, the inside of them will actually change. How we doing that BTR, Chewy?
I've got the Sashers down, but I've got a UAZ that's now dumped, and I'm shacking. Yellow! Fire in the hole, fire in the hole, fire in the hole. Bang out. Oh,
What do you got firing on that corner?
I'm down. Infantry flanked me.
I'm moving back that way.
Yeah. Infantry flanked me and I went click, click, click. Ah, crap. Don't bother, Travis. I hit the wrong freaking button. That sucked.
Holy shit. Chewy, I have a SMA if you need me to take out that.
The BTO is down.
Okay, you got it?
Yeah.
Two-second, guys. I'm going to fix that mumble where you will stop hearing that music there. Give me 1 second. I'll fix that.
Sorry.
Okay, there we go. You'll hear me now, but you won't hear that music that keeps queuing up. Sorry about that. You still got some in the UAZ? Joey got a flanker coming in the compound, northeast corner of the compound. He's making his way to the hospital now, and he's going to come in on that corner. Sure how that happened, but did you get all the medical you needed? Did you get that flanker that was running around on the northeast corner? Gonna mess around, he's gonna be on top of us and cut us both up. Yeah, he's lost now. I'm falling back toward the vehicle, going after the vehicle. Hiding in the houses, hiding in the houses. We get that medical, then we can start actually doing the bigger missions if, cause Kogan and them will be in here shortly. Zach, I don't know if you're still hanging around. If you are, what I'll do if I remember later, I'll turn the server up and I'll go run one of these missions so you can see the CQC and I'll record it, so you can see what I'm talking about. Like it's, just to give you an example of some of the stuff they'll do when it's on higher level, they'll corner you in a building and they'll bring a BTR-60 up right on the damn doorstep of the building and throw smoke, and they'll smoke the whole thing, and then their crew will dump out of the vehicle and then they'll move into the building and split up. Like half of them will go on the first floor, half of them will go up to the second floor, and they split into rooms and things like that, clearing all the rooms out and stuff. It's pretty sick. If you have buildings that has like multiple ladders and doorways and things, they will split up on the outside of the buildings and come in from all different directions. They'll come in through every door so that you can't get away. They got some pretty cool stuff that they can do on higher levels. They'll definitely make you panic all this shit on higher level. Well, even these levels, the more people you get on, the more they start to run some of their stuff as well. But especially when you crank it up, when you start cranking the server up to a harder level. That black smoke they throw is toxic, and you can't be around it. Unless you have like their specialist items you can get. Chem specialists that'll allow you to be around the toxic smoke. But if you don't have that, some of the things they'll do as well, like if you're just trying to camp and wait out in a house, they will throw smoke all in the house and then just cover the doors waiting on you to come out. I mean, they've got some really nasty tactics. I've got some good videos of, I've got one where they wounded everybody in a, we had a fire team that was running one night and they had never played, they hadn't really played a whole lot on the server, and they was trying to move across an open field. And they were moving pretty quick, and a sniper hits one of the guys in the leg and takes his leg out. Well, then they all start going back trying to help him, and the sniper just goes like picking them off. Every time they would send somebody else out into the field to get them, the sniper would, and they fell for it as well. The sniper would just keep picking them off every time they would send somebody in the field to try to recover another one. It was great. So you got a UAZ over there with you. Can you handle that? Sounds like it's going to be on the west. Oh no, I don't have my backpack. I was like, oh shoot, let him get a grenade. It just got real. I think he's trying to flank. Yes, he is. Winky bastard. Shit, 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 shit. guys running around in front of the hospital. Yeah. No, they just come running up. There was a bunch of them out there. Oh, this one can still. I'm going in to get this rest of this stuff. Yeah, you can. Yeah, on the higher floors. I got something that you need to look at. I'll give it to you later tonight. I'm going to look at it myself, where I was telling you about the radio Adobe program, but I was going to do it to make my stream better, but it would work for your where we was having issues with that radio in the background. That way you can play the radio really loud and not have any issues with it. I know that's what. No, you can. She can turn the radio up as loud as she wants with what I'm going to send you, and it won't matter. Yeah, I found a thing where a guy runs his little program, and you should have the program already. It's an Adobe program, and you can run your stream through it, and you can filter out all background shit, like completely, whatever you want to filter out. It's badass. You pick what it is, what you want it to hear and what it don't. Yeah, if you wanna start clearing all these floors, just to finish them off. I was looking at it because it can change your voice, and that's what I'm after. I want to change my voice. Watching my streams, my voice is annoying as hell. It's just, I was raised in the South, and it's how I talk, but my voice needs to be changed badly on the streams. I have really like lows and then really big highs whenever I get like excited and shit like that. And it can be annoying when you're watching the stream, so I'm going to do it on mine and basically bring my voice to like one solid tone to where you can tell when I'm talking high or when I'm talking low, but it won't bust your eardrums or like shit I can't hardly hear it. Yeah. Like the guy making the video, that what I'm going to show you stuff, it's funny because he's kind of making a little. You got another box up there, Joey? You found it yet? But he's like this young kid, but he's changed his voice to sound. I don't know if you know the old radio guy, but he sounds like Casey Kasem or whatever. It's funny as shit. There's one on the roof, but I can't get it. I can't, when I was running through it, I can't remember how many I seen. But we got plenty, so we don't need any more. What made me look for it is the other night I made a really good stream. Like, it was a lot of action in the, I mean, it was a really good one. And somehow or another my OBS, excuse me, my OBS got Maul Garfunkel, and my mic was like, holy hell, it was like you had mic boost on, and every time I talked, it was just cringe. It was so loud. I deleted the videos, but it was such a good ArmA play, but because the mic was messed up. I got to get in the habit of checking that. OBS is bad for messing my settings up. But it was just like, God, every time I spoke, it was bust your eardrums. We get through this valley, we'll deal with him on the other side of this valley. Ah, you prick. He hit me and I'm going to be blacking out because I was already low blood. Hold on a minute, I'll get this. I just went ahead. I don't want to be this close to the mission right here. Get away from the little base. We're still within that danger zone of triggering the... Actually, just bandage yourself. We got enough stuff in the damn car. You can... Yeah. I can't wait to get a hold of those characters and tweak them out. I'm telling you, that uniform you got, that thing looks bad. It's going to be so badass. When I redo all the camo textures on all them, I'm telling you, them uniforms are going... Like, all these that I've got on mine as well, I've got to redo the camo on all them as well, because they're too clean right now. I've got to put some dirt on them and things like that to make them look more realistic. What you do is, when you do your first layer, you do it like I was just basically getting my patterns right, and then you go back and do the detail on the pictures, like the dirt and some holes in the pockets and things like that, or, you know, whatever you want to do. Things like that, mud on the knees and things like that, and that's where they really start to come together and look pretty badass. We're gonna be getting this brick right here in a minute. Check. Hit him, hit him. You can hit him. See? I redo all these Humvees, I gotta retexture all of them. That's gonna make them look really good too. Speaking of, Coke, did you get my message about number 2? And I'm not talking about the bathroom. You need to download the number 2 files again. Because I changed the 2 number 2s. We had a uniform that was messed up and I had to remove it, and we had a bug on the HUD and I had to fix that. That was the one that I would have waited on the uniform until next weekend, but the HUD, I couldn't play with the HUD, messed up. I'm OCD. You didn't see it when it was messed up yesterday? When you got in the vehicle, your speed and all that stuff was in green, and then the little boxes were in white. It was all like mixed matched and Garfunkel. I got it all fixed now. Because I changed the HUD. I don't know if you're paying attention or not. Over in the right hand corner where your weapons is, I've made that look a lot better. It's not so big and bold like it was now. It's much smaller, easier to read. Like you see where you got your zeroing and stuff? Should we turn to R6 and hit that bastard? Yeah, it won't be long. He's charging us. You see the zero though, where I changed it to 0 distance. Look up in the right hand corner. Does that gun have 0? And it should. Oh, okay. I'm gonna slow up so you can get him. Headed back to the airfield with a ton of medical.
Shit, I'm back down to 3.2.
Well, I'm up to 500.
What'd you do,
How
spend
are
your
they
money?
shooting? We did a colonel.
Yeah, we done a colonel mission the other night and it ate us all up. It was the last one.
We failed it with 9 meters remaining.
9 meters from getting 25 million. 9 meters. Nine damn meters.
What the fuck are you talking about?
We had to bring a helicopter back, and I got shot down and crashed right at the doorway of the hangar.
Oh,
9 meters from... Actually going into the hangar, Kogan. I was going into the hangar.
Yeah. Got shot and lost control and hit the top edge of the hangar.
Wow. What hit you?
Mi-24.
Yeah, that'll do it.
God, really?
Oh shit, where the fuck is everybody?
Woo. Okay, now
Can I get a blood bag? Thank you.
It shouldn't be called a blood bag. It should be called a blood transfusion.
It is a bag. Look,
Travis?
Yeah.
With these ranges, I need a 2 or 3 on my sniper. Give me some mid-range back. I know.
Kogan, I balanced the pistols. Was you here when I was telling you about the pistol stuff?
Yeah. Did you change it again? Or did you
yes.
stick with 25?
25 meters on the pistol, 100 meters on submachine guns, the Uzis and the Scorpion 668 has been removed from the thing, and I'm going to bring them back as a primary weapon if you want to run them.
Wait, you're gonna bring what back as a primary?
The submachine. See, we had 3 submachine guns that fit in the pistol slot, and that's not the way. Submachine gun's a primary weapon. And
yeah, it's not. It's definitely not a fucking. Yeah, okay, I get it.
so I removed them out of the primary slots, or I mean the pistol slots.
Out of the game until you're able to.
Yeah, I'm not actually bringing them back at all because they're shitty versions of them. I'm going to bring some really good Uzis and things like that in for the submachine. So basically, 30 round mags will get you 100 meters. 15 round mags will get you around 25 meters.
So, but with the handguns, you stuck with 25 meters.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what the NRA runs their competitions at. So I stayed with just basic NRA stuff.
Trust me, Kogan, it's bad when you can throw a grenade rather than shoot.
I got dead folk out here. And I'm hearing a chopper just floating nearby. What the fuck?
Make sure you shoot that choice so I don't get shot in here.
Right. Just got... Ooh,
God.
I have no idea.
Why do you bite off more than you can chew? Always.
I think it's just fun. I was not expecting him to survive from that height.
Need help. Wounded! Somebody help me!
I had 2 mags, one with 5 rounds and one with 4 rounds. Wasn't much gonna happen in that scenario.
Thank you, Travis.
I'm giving Agent the weekend to get on.
Oh.
What's that?
I said I'm giving Agent the weekend. He didn't come last weekend and he didn't come this weekend. And if he don't log on tonight, I'm dumping what I've got in my backpack for him.
What do you got?
Target locator.
I thought he got one.
Found another one.
I don't think he did.
Oh, I thought Dex or someone gave him one. Maybe not, though.
You mean he took one from Bio?
Vio.
Yeah, and then Bio took it back. And then I believe Dex found one. Maybe not, but...
Yeah, I don't know about that one. A lot of medical in there now.
Yeah. I just heard someone break their legs.
Not I.
It's Travis's ghost sounds.
Alright, I'm going to pause the stream there for a minute. We will be back here shortly.